Yo, yo, what's going on, people? Welcome to Pillow Talk with Paul Goneau, episode 3. Hope you guys had a good holidays, Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate. Hope it was a fucking good one. This podcast is brought to you by Neon Light District. If you need anything neon light, go to neonlightdistrict.com for it and use code PillowTalk to save 10%. Today, my guest is a fellow comedian and probably the most unique and intriguing person I've met through comedy. His name is Christopher Ray. Thank you for being here, sir.
Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah.
Christopher Ray, that's the name.
Hey, hey.
Hey, hey.
You had a good trip up?
Oh, it was interesting. It was fun. I got to go through Graffiti Alley. I moved to Toronto and stuff, so it's just wild now. So, this adventure here, walked a bit. And
it's like weird to travel, I think, with the COVID, you know?
Yeah.
And like I smoke a lot of weed, so I find myself, if I have to take the bus, it's like I have somewhat of a chronic cough, pardon the pun.
Yeah.
And so like when I see a bus coming, I'm just trying to get all the coughing out before I get on the bus because, you know, coughing's the new N-word now, dude.
Oh, it is?
Man, people look at you weird, you know, even sneezing.
The solution for this, couldn't it be resolved by just consuming an edible? You don't have to worry about the cough.
Hey, I guess. I mean, you're right, but yeah, I don't do a lot of edibles, and I'd like to make some myself, but where I'm currently living, there's people upstairs. It's my landlord and his grandma, and like it would smell, and you know, I smoke outside and I do all that shit outside. So, but like the only thing I actually buy at weed stores now, like I'm still like old school. I don't buy online. I usually get all my weed from like the guy I've been grabbing off of for like 10 years. There's 2 guys I grab off of, and I've been grabbing off both of them for a long time. The only thing I actually go to like dispensaries and things like that for are edibles.
Oh, wow.
But it's probably been, well, at least since... Actually, I don't even think I've had any edibles this year. to be real, yeah. But I smoke a lot, dude. I smoke a lot, you know? And I mean, you're right. If I want to kind of, you know, get rid of this cough, maybe smoking is, or eliminating the smoking would be a good solution.
Do they have like the one where like the vaporizer air ones, the volcanoes?
Yeah. And I smoke Oh, yeah, those are good, but not for here. Yeah. I used to do that when I was like younger, Jamaican hot box in the bathroom and shit, dude. And you'd be like, the bathroom would be fucking, you know, 4 feet by 8 feet, and you wouldn't be able to see each other.
That's like
on opposite sides of the room. I miss those days, dude, but yeah, man. How was your Christmas? Did you do anything?
I'm trying to remember Christmas.
You just get fucked up?
It was interesting. I got to eat some sushi. It was dinner. I did some deliveries. So, yeah, it was a fun day.
Yeah, right. Deliveries. What kind of deliveries?
I was helping a friend deliver some cookies.
Oh, dope, man.
Yeah.
Dope. I actually made, like, my first shortbreads ever for Christmas.
Yeah?
Some nerdy shit, but yeah, dude. They turned out fucking great. Maybe I'll post a picture. I only got, like, 1, and, like, half of the cookies were already gone, but... Yeah.
The problem
with me
is I'm a cookie monster. I enjoy cookies, and I enjoy cookies so much to the point where you're not supposed to cook it.
Are they weed cookies?
What cookies?
Weed cookies.
Oh no, these are regular cookies. These are not
all right.
Those, yeah.
Just double check it,
yeah,
you know?
These are legitimate cookies, yeah. So the cookie doughs are great. So
yeah.
I like eating the cookie dough and yeah.
So yeah, you didn't really fucking... You get anything? Did you get anybody anything? Did you get laid for Christmas?
Get laid? What does that mean?
You fuck?
Oh, wow. I have a confidentiality disclosure.
That's fair, bro. That's fair.
I can't even think about
I can
yes! Oh, yes! When she sees it, she knows. Oh, yes, look! Sorry.
Yeah, I'm asking because the last time we saw each other was probably...
Oh, fuck, no.
You came to my show in February.
Oh,
it's not her. You're not with that person?
I'm not with
I don't
that
even know if that was,
no,
it was just a girl, so I kind of thought maybe it was,
That was an imaginary.
All right. Yeah, I have a lot of those too. It was actually weird, dude. Like the worst girlfriend I ever had died at the very beginning of this.
What just happened?
And like everyone was told it was pneumonia. Like her aunt was saying that her name's Michelle. And she died maybe in like April.
Okay.
Worst girlfriend I ever had.
Yeah.
And, but I mean, I'm not happy that she died.
Yeah.
And everyone was told it was like pneumonia, but most people are like, COVID, the state that we're in right now. People going to church saying that like God is gonna save them from COVID.
You imagine... You can't go to church at the moment, which is so disappointing.
Well, right now you can't.
Yeah, you can't. You can't go to church for the longest time. You can't even go to the cemetery to visit certain people at certain times. Like, they blocked it up.
Which is fucking weird, man.
Yeah, imagine, like, at the times where people are supposedly supposed to be... I don't know,
A lot of the restrictions just don't make sense. It's like, and I said this, I think, on the first episode, when I was talking with Jam Easy about it, at least. And... like, businesses should be allowed to do what they want. Like, these forced lockdowns just forcing people to eat shit and not be able to put food on their tables and pay their bills and things like that. Not be able to, worship. I'm not religious by any means, I was raised Catholic, but I don't really follow any of that.
Bless you, I guess. Bless you, I guess. I don't know.
But no, I'm not religious, any means. And, I still think they should be allowed to go if they want to. It should be a personal choice. I feel like they're just forcing people to eat shit, and it's gonna be bad, man.
Couldn't, like, if it was like last year around this time, right? What year? If it was last year December, right? Or let's just jump ahead, January, right? 1 year.
Beginning
January.
of the year.
Yeah, and we had our first case in January. So you imagine if they had said, you know what, let's just shut down this city or shut down this country for that month or two and paid everybody the certain syrup thing.
Mm-hmm.
You stay in, that's it. You come out, you get fined, and isolate everything until it blows over. But imagine there was no blowing over in the situation. They were still going out. It wasn't like we still did an amazing job as Canada over other situations.
Mm-hmm.
So that one there is very blessed. We're
not
weapons
in the
of
worst.
mass destruction. We had the material for mass, and that was fucking a problem. It was a problem for certain people.
Australia handled it well, and they're kind of out of lockdowns now, and they're living life normally. I'm not necessarily for lockdowns. I understand people that are against it.
Yeah.
I'm somewhere in the middle. I think it's, certain things maybe I don't understand. The rules need to make more sense. It seems like we're only punishing small businesses.
The small businesses
are the only people that
they're done. Like not done like that. It's unfortunate to say that, but a lot of small businesses right now they're going to be extinct. There's some businesses that are actually businesses that have been around for a while. They're going gone.
Well, dude, a lot a places we performed closed
already. I know. Don't even say.
So
you imagine
many.
how much that
it's
hurts. You
sad,
imagine that hurts because you imagine there's some places I wanted to go to that I wanted to perform.
Yeah.
And now I can't perform there.
Yeah, dude.
And you look at it and say, well, I was supposed to be one of the pinnacle stages of the city, and you look at it, you can't perform there. So why? What's gonna happen now? Where am I gonna perform?
Yeah.
Or what's gonna happen now? So you imagine everybody's suffering from this. And it's just looking for solutions and making a better tomorrow. That's the worst tomorrows. You look at it. This is the time for a good tomorrow.
Like
even a good day.
Like during it was the Stevenson barbecue, right? That barbecue. Do you remember? Like a few weeks ago, there was a guy who owned it. Like it was his family barbecue.
Oh,
he owned the business,
that guy that
and
was
he opened and he was like arrested. It was this big deal
they had to go
on like
fund
every
him.
Toronto
They had to go
station.
fund him and stuff. You imagine the resources that was used on him was ridiculous.
Well,
that was
too.
wasted money. That shouldn't have been done. They shouldn't have had all that money put towards him for his court fees and this and that.
And they weren't all of the cops and stuff like that surrounding the business weren't 6 feet apart. Like certain.
There's bigger things at hand there where you look at it like.
You know who I didn't hear complaining about that? And I know quite a few small business owners. If you've been lucky enough to pay your bills and get by and live comfortably and not have to worry about being homeless or eating during this last bunch of months, shut the fuck up, yo. You're just not allowed. You're the guys telling women not to have abortions in this case. Like, you have no fucking grounds. Shut the fuck up and let them figure this shit out. But yeah, man. It's been an interesting year, you know?
That was a delayed piece, sorry.
No, dude. It's good, but I mean it, man. Yeah. I mean it. Like, the small business owners were all, like, they all wish that they could do that. They all wanted to do that. They're all enforcing rules right now in their businesses. Well, really, I guess, we went into, like, a second lockdown on the 26th officially, right?
Oh, what?
Yeah, or we're going because this was filmed before the lockdown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
So yeah, like you're in Toronto, so you're definitely part of it too. I know that my gym, which is in Milton, is a part of it. So like,
and the lockdown thing is confusing at times because I don't like where and when and exactly what is the policies on it. You imagine I'm an essential worker supposedly.
Yeah.
Yeah. What I do is I'm an essential worker.
Well, what's essential, bro? It's.
I can't. I don't like talking about work.
if you're
they give me papers, so if I get stopped by the cops, it proves that I'm an essential worker. So it goes through everything.
If you mix paint at Home Depot, you're essential. If you fucking, I'm just saying this is because like essential's relative, bro.
Yeah.
Like. To them, that is essential because that's what pays their bills. Like, you can't fucking... saying some shit's essential and not essential is the most bogus... Sorry, I just touched your leg there. Is the most bogus shit. Like, everybody... Eating is essential, you know? Paying your bills is essential. Yes. I don't think it makes sense, man. But, yeah, so... Back to what I was, I guess, originally saying, we kind of... straight off there, but so I heard this, you know, the lady saying that, you know, religion is gonna save them.
Oh wow!
And like, you know, God is protecting them, and like that's when they were going to church. They were getting a lot of shit, I guess, from a news reporters. I don't know where I left off when I started talking about this, but yeah, they were going to church, and there was a bunch of people saying like, oh no, God's protecting us, and all this kind of shit, and. Like, this is my beef with religion, and
that sounds good.
I'm not against religion. I'm not against anything. I'm not against anybody believing anything if it helps you through, and that, you know, that's good. But the issue that I have with religion is that people rely on it, give it credit when it shouldn't have credit. Do you know what I mean? When people do things like, okay, So I've, you know, dealt with like drinking problems and drug problems and going to like meetings and things like that. And a lot of these meetings, like one of like the first, dude, I don't know all the steps because I think it's kind of bullshit. Like there's a lot of God shit in there, and it's like, you know, one of the things is surrender yourself and you know, God is the only one that could fix this problem for you, basically.
Surrender yourself and admit that you're powerless over your addiction.
Okay, and so this is the issue that I have with religion, is I don't think that when you overcome your addiction, that credit should go to God. I think you did that. I think you need to realize that you are the only person that could actually do anything. You, only you. You know, and like...
You and only you, and whatever twists and awakenings or... traumas or whatever may put you to the state of stopping, which is a great thing to accomplish, if accomplishable.
Like I had a friend, and she has a couple daughters, and I remember one of her daughters was struggling through school, and so she was telling her daughter to pray. They were, you know, mildly religious. I think her daughters all go to Catholic schools, and so her daughter was praying. And then her daughter, like, did really well on her, like, next test. And, like, her next few tests, she just did amazing. She got, like, really good grades, like, in, like, 2 or 3 tests. And, like, her mom was telling her to give thanks to God. Like, God did this for you. And, like, I understand what you're trying to do, but I just think that it would make your kids stronger knowing that it was just them that did it. Even if you believe there is a higher power fucking helping you and doing all that, like, doesn't it make more sense, especially at that stage? Like, doesn't it make more sense to be like, you fucking did it? You know, maybe not swear at them.
Yeah.
But, like, to be like, you did that. God didn't do that. That was you. And same thing with, like, addiction. It's like, no, you overcame that addiction. Fucking right on, man. Good for fucking you. You did that shit. That wasn't...
That one would be really real and blunt to say to someone, which is good to hear.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, right?
Yeah, but blunt in a good way?
Yeah.
Like, I don't think saying, like, you accomplished something could be bad, especially if that something is
you imagine
great.
Some accomplishments now may be accomplishments, like, hey, you accomplished something really great. But meanwhile, your accomplishments may not be so great to others. You imagine, for say we had to speak about addictions and things, and that's an accomplishment now, and you're speaking and you're changing lives, but meanwhile, these accomplishments are negative things, and I don't know whoever's lives. Imagine they may not like certain things being said, so I guess that's just like the bad mind or bad frames or the haters, the hater energy.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, man, and like I respect every kind of belief. Like, I believe in aliens, so if you want to fucking have at me. But like, I don't care what you believe. I just think, like, somewhere along the line, like in these certain areas, it's like, don't, maybe not necessarily take God completely out of it, or maybe, and obviously there's going to be, your religious, Alcoholics Anonymous and those different groups. I don't know exactly what one I went to because I was a fucking teenager. Bless you, dude. I was a fucking teenager when, yeah, it's weird. I just said bless you, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not religious. I'm like thinking about it right now, like, what the fuck, man?
Merci.
Fucking bless you. Are you French?
No.
No, okay, you fucking throwing me off. I'm actually French, bro.
Yeah.
I don't really speak French though, so don't start talking French to me if you know it. You can speak it though?
Comme si comme ça.
What's your background, man?
I recently came out not too long ago, like, this was out in Scarborough. I'm Guyanese. I screamed it out. It was an audience. This was hilarious. I got to scream it out. Like, it was a room full of dudes. Like, the night before, it was a room full of chicks, and I can't say chicks. It was a room full of females.
That's fine,
dude. A room full of girls.
It's all
ladies,
good, man.
So I'm just being PC now because I learned that you can't say males or females and divide them. It's horrible genderism.
Well, it's nice that it's nice that you're trying to
So I got to scream out I'm Guyanese. So if anything, yeah, I'm Guyanese. Wagwan.
Yeah, dude.
Canadian Guyanese.
You were born here?
Yes, Toronto.
Toronto, yeah. Shit. So tell me about fucking like growing up for you, man.
Oh wow, growing up was fun. I grew up in
Grew up in Scarborough?
No. Grew up in Toronto. So basically, wait. Well, my mind just shifted for a second.
It's alright. We're gonna do it. Growing up,
wow. Yeah, no one really knows about this one, so this is gonna be interesting.
Yeah, Guyanese.
I was like, I passed for Iranian, which was great because I got to be in a
hey?
for that. So that was hilarious. Yeah.
Yeah, I had a Guyanese foster brother.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, dude. I grew up in like foster homes and like I was in a lot growing up.
Yeah.
But like the one I really credit, like my foster dad, was the last one before I kind of moved out on my own. Like I moved out when I was almost 17. Like I was 16, my birthday's in January, and I was like, it was the August right before school, and I moved out. But yeah, so like I had a Guyanese foster brother, and like my foster dad was Jamaican, and like all my other foster brothers were Jamaican. There was also like I had one other white foster brother, but he was only there for a short time.
Yeah.
Anyways, now that I'm thinking about this, like you play dominoes?
Yes.
All right. So this is like I think one of the funniest stories from being an alcoholic right before I started to get help when I was a teenager.
Oh, okay.
So, and I mean, I'm not trying to glorify anything. This isn't like...
This is for educational
purposes
only.
My dude. All right, so... So I went to party with my foster brothers, probably like 15. And I think between the three of us, we bought a 26er. There's, it was at a girl's house. We were all drinking more than what we brought. And I ended up like passing out. We had to be home by I think like 11, something like that. And so I ended up passing out and got woken up. And one of my brothers was like, "Oh, yo, Paul, we gotta go. Like the cab's on his way." So I'm like getting ready, and they all sat in the back. So I'm sitting in the front, and I'm still drunk. Like it's probably only passed out for like a half hour. I'm like talking to the cab driver, like, "Hey man, yeah, like we had to take a taxi today because my fucking Hummer's in the shop." Like I'm all drunk, like fucking 15, trying to sound like I'm cool and shit. And so we get to my house, and our house, and I go in. My foster dad's there with like his boys. They're playing dominoes, and it's a little late. I'm drunk. So I'm trying to just make it be known that I'm there and go up to my bed. So I go in, and like I know all of them. They're all like, they all know us. And so we're all saying like, what's up, and people are like talking to me, and like, they're just having a good time. They're drinking themselves. So I'm like thinking like, oh, there's no way they know I'm drunk. And I went to bed. And I woke up at like 3 a.m., right? And going to take a piss, washing my hands, look in the mirror. Bro, I have like a Hitler stash, fucking a dick on my face, like horns on my forehead. And so I'm like, what? Like, dude, like, I mean, I looked worse than Post Malone. Like, just like covered. Like, my whole face just had shit on it. Squiggly lines, fucking whatever. People wrote words on it. I can't remember. Probably like, I don't know, a bunch of shit. But anyways, woke up. He just came up to me. He's like, you're grounded, right? Like, they didn't say a word to me, man. These guys all made me talk to the fucking cab driver. We're laughing and shit. And, like, shortly after that, my fucking, my foster dad was like, yeah, we're gonna get you some help, man. Yeah. I had a lot of bad drinking experiences when I was a teenager, so now it's like, that's good. It's not a lot of fun.
You imagine, it's different when the drinking stops and you could look back and reflect on the times differently, where it's not like so glamour. Yeah. You imagine, it seemed like it was a great time, but when you really look at it, it was really damaging to relationships, and
I feel like it always starts out fun.
Yeah, it always seems like that. It always
starts out fun, and
it does.
Somewhere along the line, you're just not doing it for the same reason.
100 on that.
And it's weird too, being in comedy. Like, do you drink?
Socially, here and there, once in a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm kind of the same. Like I remember going like a year without drinking.
Yeah.
Kind of getting back into it and getting like dark again, and then I went 6 months, and then I've kind of had it in control since then.
Yeah.
And I mean, this was already like before I'm 20. All this is like probably before I can even legally drink.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, what year are you?
I was born in 86. You?
Oh, 85.
85. Oh, shit. Nice.
Okay. So the time part there is different, because you imagine while we were growing up, there was arcades, we were able to smoke in the bars.
Yeah, restaurants.
Yeah.
You like go to a restaurant and you'd be sitting next to a table and be like, no, you're in smoking section, so you could smoke. You're like, your table's basically, the same table. It was a weird time, man. Smoking in malls.
Smoking in malls, there was arcades, you were able to play pool and all that stuff. I can imagine Palladium closed down.
Palladium?
Yeah.
It's done now?
Yeah, there's no more Palladium in Mississauga. It's gone.
Yeah, I remember I saw that they were doing renovations at the beginning of the year. And they were talking about like grand opening, and then obviously they never did it, right?
No, it's done. I had to go and see it myself. Someone said it, and I thought it was a rumor, and I went there exactly, and I looked at the window, and the window had the thing paper, and it's done. Palladium is no more. So hopefully they're selling their video games for cheap. So I have to inquire about where I can find them.
I'd love to get an arcade, eh?
If you could get it for next to nothing, why not?
I mean, I don't even know where I'd put it in the apartment, but
still, you get one of those Time Crisis or Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter. What?
Yeah, fucking get rid of the fridge. We don't need this shit anymore. We have fucking Mortal Kombat. I think that's what I would want, yo.
Mortal Kombat?
A Mortal Kombat machine, yeah. Maybe the set. they're all good, and I actually saw like one of those smaller cabinet machines that you can get with the first 3. So I had been eyeing that. My birthday's coming up and my girlfriend's watching. Oh no, you know what? She already got me a birthday gift. Fuck. Yeah, like because my birthday is like just a month after Christmas, so she got me my birthday gift. So I was gonna suggest the arcade. Was too late. Thanks, babe. Whatever you got me, I'm sure it's great. Actually, it's funny, dude. Christmas time, I had gotten her a laptop. I was trying to like fucking hide it.
Yeah.
And I kept it a secret for about a month, man. And so she was gone, and I was kind of like setting up the presents. I left it in the room. She saw that there was an extra present. Like I had set them all up out here, and well, not in here, but out in the living room.
Yeah.
And she saw there was an extra present in there, so I kind of just played it off. I rearranged the presents and acted like I added it to it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh. And then I was actually hiding it behind the dog crate.
Yeah.
And then she's like, oh, there's this big space behind this dog crate. And I was like, don't worry about it. Like, I was getting mad, like, at this point. And she's not catching on that I'm trying to, like, hide something. She, like, looks. But somehow, unless she was, like, really good, she's, like, getting good at her acting, like, she didn't know. So I got to end up surprising her with a laptop. That was pretty cool.
It's a good surprise.
Yeah, man.
Oh, wow. When you say that, I get to make a bad pun. Confidential. The
what?
When you said I got laid, or if I got laid, I got to say, yeah, but I can't say it with...
Fuck, man.
Oh my gosh, but life has changed.
Everything's changed, bro.
Yeah.
Everything's changed. I think, a lot of good. Like, overall, man, my 2020's been pretty spectacular. I'm not even gonna lie. There's a lot of shit going on. I had one of my best friends die in January.
Can I ask you a question?
For sure.
This is gonna be a time fuck now. I can swear, right?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Oh, yes. This is great. How did the start of your 2020 start? January all the way to close to the ending. If you had the time capsule it.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna ask you the same question then after I'm done. So at the beginning, like my resolution was to write a joke every day. That was my resolution. I was performing, a few times a week, like every week, and it was going good. I think I started a new job. And I think I did about half of March. And, all this COVID stuff stopped. So I stopped working in the middle of March. But up until that, man, like I'd been writing multiple jokes a day.
Oh, yeah?
Like up until that point. And I probably haven't performed since about the middle of March.
Oh, for real?
The last place I performed at's closed now. The first place I performed at is like, they have a GoFundMe page because, they could close down and most likely will. Like, I hope they don't. Cherry Cola, Rock and Roller.
Are you serious?
Fucking go fund that place. Yeah.
Alright, they're getting money here. Sorry. Please accept it.
Cherry Cola, Rock and Roll Cabaret. Find that GoFundMe. Maybe I'll put a link up. I don't know if I can do that shit, but I'll figure something out.
Please put it up. Yeah, please put it up.
But yeah, that place is gone. So like it started out really strong, and I haven't performed since March. I kind of, got down a lot about that. I think I kind of went through, I guess, a mild depression and was just kind of. I enjoyed the first month not working. Don't get me wrong, and not doing anything. It was good. I fixed up around here, like my whole house. Like there's nothing broken in my house now. But yeah, man, at a certain point, it just started to, I didn't enjoy not doing anything. Like, my whole day was just, going from the room into playing Xbox in the bedroom to playing Xbox in the living room, Like, that was it. So I got a dog. Fucking sick, man. Chester Bennington, my dude. And yeah, man, I don't know. I've started this podcast.
That's amazing.
I started Muay Thai like three months ago or so. Really? Yeah. But
conditioned up.
I'm getting there, man. I'm getting there. It takes time, right? It's not as easy as you think. Everyone's just like, oh, you can throw punches really quick. But, like, it's way more... There's so much technique and stuff like that involved with it. So, you know, I'm taking it one step at a time. But I've been enjoying it. Yeah. A lot, yeah. What about you, man? How was your beginning of your year compared to, you know, now? How did it start?
January, I guess I would say... If I had to look at it from a comical or from entertainment stand-up...
Whatever, man. Just, you know, your life.
Oh, January was, I guess, great and horrible. I got into comedy, I guess, the year before. So 2019, there was some comedy. Some terrific or some great fails. I guess you got to see the beautiful Grace's Spicy Cock Soup performance. Did you get to see that one? Or
I think I saw it online I didn't see it in person. I know I've seen it.
Yeah, because this actually happened, and I threw out cock soup, and it was a hilarious and horrible thing. So I still managed to do whatever in January. It still performed in some aspects. That was an interesting January.
When was the last time you performed?
What, live or?
Yeah, live.
Stand?
Like on a stage with people watching you.
Oh, this was a private. This was like a private performance, which was alright. That was like the one where you see the video, it looks all trippy. Yeah, so that was a private performance, which was hilarious because I gave up my real name for the first time. I don't usually give up my real name for performance-wise, so when they got my real name, the hosts kind of got shook because now it's like, okay, you're what? And then they thought I was gonna rob their house at the ending of the set.
When was that?
This was November.
Fucking A! I'm so jealous, man.
This was November. It was a great experience. It was fun.
Yeah, I had maybe like, you know, one opportunity to perform, or a couple. I couldn't make it. I had quite a few people ask me to do the Zoom shows.
Yeah.
And I'm not a fan of the Zoom shows. And the places that I was asked if I wanted to do were like too far. Like I don't drive, right?
They have that place called Tonight.
Yeah.
The penalty box.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got
you did it there?
Yeah, I got to do one.
They were open for a brief window. Yeah, dude, you made it.
You imagine how messed up it looked? Not messed up. Like you're in a box. Like it fit the suit of the whole
It looked
thing.
Weird, but
and they futuristic. You imagine?
I like that place, man.
It's nice. It's beautiful.
I hope it stays open.
Beautiful. Sorry.
No, it's good, brother. It's good.
I got to do 2 other sets that night while on live, I guess. So while waiting to get on set there, so that was pretty good. So I got to do a ATL show and then also a New York Spanish show.
Dope.
So it's kind of fun going out into different waters and I don't know exactly what to say.
How do you feel about the Zoom shows?
The Zoom shows now, I feel they're great. It's just difficult at times because it's hard to read the crowd.
That's like that. I feel like that's the main thing.
So if it's trying out new stuff, I have no idea. It's hit or miss, and you have to be very brave to keep doing it over and over and over. So whoever keeps grinding away at it, I salute you, and keep grinding away at it.
Yeah, I'm definitely like I don't knock anybody that's wants an outlet and is doing the Zoom shows. I just felt like for me, I wouldn't be able to get anything from it, and like that's about because I'm mediocre at best.
Yeah.
So like for me to like get better, and this is what I want to do, is like every performance.
It's a
like
lot
I
of
try
jokes
to take
being given
bit.
away, and not given away, but you look at it, if you had to copyright these or if you have to make monetary off them in the future, you kind of lose it now because now people already heard the development of the joke or the making of the joke, where it's kind of horrible now because if they know about the joke, why are they gonna go listen to your joke after?
Yeah, it's like all the work and none of the payoff. Yeah. It's a.
Who goes to watch a movie when they know the whole story of the movie?
It's hard. It's very rare, like Titanic I think is maybe like the best case for something like that. I don't know what Disney's doing right now with all their shit, yo.
Disney?
Yeah, like how they're doing, Aladdin and Mulan and all these movies that were animated before. Some of them I get, don't get me wrong, but like Lion King is the one that I don't get the most because it's just another form of animation. You know what I mean? Like, it's not even...
It's the circle of life.
I don't know. But, I mean, I've seen a couple of them. I saw Aladdin. To me, Aladdin's the best one out of all the live-action ones so far. Have you seen any of them? No?
I haven't really watched any movies, unfortunately. It's great in a sense and bad in a sense. There's some that I've seen, but this whole pandemic I've been working a lot of writing and stupid shit that hasn't been released. That's going to be released in 2021. Which I'm looking forward to. So
right on, man.
That's why I haven't really got to watch some things. I was looking forward to seeing this Fast 9 that was supposed to come out in May. So Justice for Han. Hey, Kawaii, bad jokes. But yeah.
Yeah, no, a lot of them didn't come out. A lot of them got pushed back.
Yeah.
I got to see Tenet.
Oh yeah.
Because for brief time the theaters were open.
How was it?
It was good, man. It was good. That's probably my favorite movie of the year.
Yeah, it looked really good. So if you had to say, hey, it's good to invest the time, it'd be good to invest that time into watching that.
Tenet?
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if there is a bad Christopher Nolan movie, to be honest.
Yeah, that's true. I'm trying to figure this
one out. He's one of the greats for sure, man. He's one of my favorites.
Yeah. Memento.
Alright, dude. Mel, since we're talking about movies, maybe we should do the top 5. I gotta get a graphic, dude. I gotta get a graphic. Like, top 5.
Boom, 5. Can you get like a sticker art when you say it, you go boom and then have the sticker art goes on it?
I could. Yeah. I could. Maybe I will for this.
Bye.
Alright. Hopefully I figured it out and that's gonna look real fucking stupid. Okay, so
it was in sync.
We're talking about it already, so let's just start from there. Because it's the end of the year, you get a lot of these fucking, best album of the year, best movie of the year and shit. So I want to kind of go through a couple of those. We'll start with movies because I was just talking about movies, and I said Tenet was mine, and I actually did make my lists. And I kind of put them on my corkboard because I didn't want to forget.
This here is like a vision board, so it's amazing.
Yeah, it actually, it helps out a lot.
Yeah.
So, for me, at least, my favorite movie was Tenet. Said that already. Just saw Wonder Woman 1984.
Is that 1984? Or?
1984, that's what it's called. Wonder Woman 1984. It's the second one in the series.
But for 2020, though.
Yeah, it just came out on Christmas Day.
When you say so 1984, it sounds like it came out.
No.
It's like Home Alone.
No, it just came out like a few days ago. Yeah, I watched it on Christmas with my buddy.
Who's the main character? Who's the actress in that?
I don't know how to say her name. Godot. You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah. I don't even know what the Superwoman is. So.
But that shit was fucking dope.
Yeah, it was good.
I know it got a lot of hate online, but if you haven't seen it, go fucking see that shit. Birds of Prey, another DC movie. I'm kind of like a comic dude, so I kind of like those. My fourth one, I don't know if you've seen it. It was released on Netflix. It wasn't a theater movie. It was called The Wrong Missy.
No.
Yeah, dude. If you haven't seen it, go check that shit out. It has David Spade and Laura Lapkus or something like that. I don't know how to say her last name either. I'm bad with names, guys.
What's it called again?
The Wrong Missy.
The Wrong Missy? And is it a scary movie or?
No, it's a comedy.
Oh, okay.
It's a comedy. It's a Happy Madison.
Oh, for real?
Movie. Yeah. So it has a lot of those same people from those movies.
Have some good laughs in that thing.
But man, a lot better than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
I'd say it's best comedy of the year.
I gotta check that out. That's Mr. Sandler.
And then 5, there was this movie with Julia Louise Dreyfus or whatever from Seinfeld and Will Ferrell called Downhill. It was kind of like I don't know, dramedy.
Dramedy.
But yeah, that's my top 5. Do you have a top 5? Can you get 5 out of the movies this year? There hasn't been a lot, man. So if you don't got it.
Whoa. I haven't even remembered any movies. There's a few Netflix movies, but I can't talk about those ones because I can't remember the name of it.
Fuck it. Yeah.
Netflix and chill is a great time. I'm just trying to remember the movie now.
Documentaries? Like, what's like your shit? What do you like the most? What do you find yourself watching?
I used to watch a lot of horror movies, like scary movies. But it's lost its touch now, so you just watch the news.
There's not a lot of good ones,
though. No, the classics are the best, or international, so sci-fi, science, or...
You like old school slashers?
Old school slashers are bomb.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm serious, if you haven't seen this...
Which one?
Girl House.
Girl House?
Girl House.
Okay.
Yeah, it's about like a house of cam girls.
Okay.
And they end up like talking shit about one of the guys who's like a loyal customer, and he goes ape nuts and fucking goes to the house. Check that shit out, man. So no movies for the year. No top 5. Have you thought of them?
I was gonna say Fast 9, but it's not out. Didn't get to see it.
Most anticipated movie, Fast 9.
Probably Fast 9 because like.
If I was going most anticipated, I gotta say fucking the new Venom.
Oh, Venom's coming out?
Yeah, the Venom 2 with Carnage, dog.
Yeah, Venom 2 is supposed to be coming out.
Yo.
That's next year, though.
That's what's up. Now it's going to be next year, yeah.
Yeah, that's supposed to be bomb. I want to
watch
that, yeah. Venom's actually bomb, yeah.
That's my top 5 for movies. Do you watch a lot of stand-up comedy?
Yes, here and there.
I got specials of the year.
Okay.
Okay, I'll start. You can kind of think of
think
of ones if you have some. So Andrew Schultz, his Netflix shit, debatable whether it's a special. It's definitely comedy, but I mean it's super rapid fire. Like you're gonna have to watch a couple of these episodes or DJ. All of them a couple times.
That's the DJ guy, right?
The DJ? I don't know if he's a DJ.
Andrew Schultz or.
No, but he has a podcast with like Charlemagne, who's like the radio DJ. That's what you're talking about. Yeah. They have a podcast together. No, but he's just a comedian from New York. Do you know who he is? Oh, buddy, yeah. Netflix, Schultz Saves America. That's my number 1 of the year.
Schultz Saves America? He's not a music DJ?
I don't know. You know what, dude? There might be an Andrew Schultz that does music. I'm not sure. But I'm not talking about that guy.
Okay.
Did you see that Chappelle thing?
Yeah, Chappelle.
Earlier in the year, the 846?
That you cannot forget.
Again, you cannot forget?
Yeah, you can't forget that one.
Yeah.
The writing, how you wrote that down was beautiful.
And it wasn't necessarily, again, a special. In the sense that it wasn't a lot, like, it was funny, but it wasn't, like, all comedy. It was most of it was very serious, but I still have to have that in my number 2. Fucking Chappelle is the king. My number 3, you know Todd Graham?
Who's Todd Graham?
Todd Graham? Toronto comedian. Todd Graham. One of the fucking gems came out with an album called Bustin' Loose. That's my number 3, man. Local dude. Killing it. One of my favorites. And,
I was going to say Vong Show. They have some good stuff.
Vong Show?
Yeah. That's local.
I don't think I've seen any of it. Does he have an actual special out somewhere?
He has the YouTube.
Yeah? Yeah. Just YouTube stuff?
Yeah.
All right.
Also, they have the Rice Comedy podcast. As well.
I haven't actually seen him perform. I know who he is. I have him on Facebook just because like he puts a lot of shows together and stuff.
I've heard good things about
but him. I've never met him.
Yeah.
Okay, so my 4th is definitely going to be controversial, and it's the kind of time where you need to separate the art from the artist, because my number 4 is No Pain by Chris D'Elia. Shit's funny. Eat a dick. D'Elia might be a douchebag. He might have done a lot of horrible stuff. I never paid for the shit. I'm not I fucking watched it on Netflix before I even knew about the shit. So don't jump down my back. Don't act like fucking you know more than me. You know, like I guess if you're unaware, he has, I guess, some allegations against him, like part of like I don't know, the Me Too type allegation that just came out this year. Did you hear about that? You know D'Elia, right?
Who's D'Elia?
Chris D'Elia?
Who's Chris D'Elia?
You don't know him? Oh my god. Anyways, he's another New York comedian.
Oh wow. He's a New York comedian?
Yeah.
Wow.
And
New York comedians are really supposedly a different brand or breed.
Yeah, and he's been accused by like a girl saying that he was trying to pursue her and she was underage. And excuse me. and she released a bunch of like texts and was saying that like she told him that she just got a boyfriend that was like her age.
Yeah.
And that as soon as she said that to him, he stopped talking to her. And she released all these texts, and in none of the texts actually say her age, you know? So, like, it's unclear whether he actually knew her age or not. But to me, what definitely is for sure is, like, okay, so he saw that you had a boyfriend and stopped talking to you. Like, I don't know if they ever met or like, a lot of the facts. If you know more, hit me up. Let's talk about it. But, like, as far as I saw, there wasn't anything where she was telling him his age, or her age, rather. So, I don't know. It's all just speculation. And everybody just acts like they know, and they act like all his... Because he hangs around with the Rogan and Bill Burr and a lot of, like, dudes. He's, rolls with a lot of those guys. And,
stronghold there.
So when it happened... Yeah, so he's like, he's a bigger name. Kind of surprised you don't know him.
I had a horrible laugh last night on who the fuck is Joe Rogan?
You don't know who Joe Rogan is?
I know, I heard of him, and then it was this horrible talk about how he started off, like, commentary and stuff. Like, he got to do his passion for beer. You know what I mean? He was talking sports, talking the whole dynamic, like, the whole fuckery on it. Meanwhile, you're getting paid in beer, and you're enjoying everything about it. And look how far I progressed.
Look where it got him, yeah, man.
Yeah, man. He's one of the GOATs in broadcasting, so salute to him.
Absolutely. One of the most, like, I mean, when you think about Joe Rogan, like, it's pretty, like, he's pretty punk rock. Like, it doesn't get more grassroots, and
he was a stand-up comedian, you know that, right?
He's completely, he is. No, he's, like, my favorite comedian, of course. Of course I know. But, like, Fear Factor, and then you have UFC.
He did this one set where he did him as a gargoyle. Did you ever see that? He turns himself into a gargoyle, or he goes into a gargoyle state.
Like on the
stage, yeah. That there.
I think he was actually impersonating a Kardashian or something. I think it was a Kardashian joke. I don't remember how it goes.
That gargoyle thing there, man. That is deep.
Hannah Gadsby, Douglas, super funny, little different. I really like her point of view and how she writes her jokes. So that's my top 5 specials. Do you have top 5 specials?
Not really.
You don't? Do you watch a lot of comedy?
Here and there. It's like accidental.
So how'd you get into comedy?
How did I get into comedy?
Yeah.
That's a good question. I was given some magic tickets. It's a bad joke. I was given some magic tickets. So on that magical night...
It was like, where are these fucking magic tickets, bro?
It was back in August. This is a different August. A long time ago. So it was a Lars Classington, and then he's the one that was hosting it. There was a Keisha Brownie that was there. Also Ernie Vincent. And then one of the grungiest persons, I guess, is Cringe. Eric Andrews. So I got to...
He's funny, man.
I got to see some of this wild stuff. Where that was like my stepping into, like, how do I get into this? Because I was eyeing it before, but that there was a great experience.
Yeah, Ernie is a really good guy too. He's a very, very encouraging guy. Really, I don't know. I really enjoyed performing at his.
The Chappelle.
I got to see you there.
I got to see you there.
Yeah. That was like the last time we saw each other. Yeah. All right, now I'm going to do albums. I'm going to run through them quick because most of you probably don't know who these people are, but I'm telling you, if you don't know who they are, check them the fuck out, all right? Top 5 albums of the year. Head PE, Class of 2020, right here. This hat.
Oh, yeah?
Ever heard of them?
THED.
HEDPE, Head PE, Head Planet Earth. That's what the PE stands for.
Planet Earth?
Yeah, so they're like a punk rock, heavy metal, hip hop, reggae, like fucking fusion group. They've been my favorite band for like a while. Their last album before this one wasn't my favorite.
I gotta hear this.
It's grown on me a little bit, but Class of 2020, Head PE, #1. Number 2, As Above, So Below, Vinny Paz. This is the shit. I mean, like, if you like underground hip-hop, this is the album. I'm telling you, check that shit out. Another underground hip-hop album. All My Heroes Are Dead. Ari the Rugged Man. You haven't heard any of these guys, no. Right? I gotta put it out, man. Because I fucking really love these albums. And, man, I know most people aren't gonna know the people I'm talking about. But that's what, discover some shit. Learn some shit. Listen to some new things. That's why I enjoy having people here and asking people hype songs and how they, write their stuff. I like to experience different things, and I like to maybe approach things from a different way. Yeah. You know what I mean? Sometimes I'm that guy who will click on the video. You're like, you post a music video on your fucking Facebook. I'm that guy who I'm one of the 2 guys that likes that shit.
That's actually true.
Because I enjoy fucking seeing new videos. Seeing
people's work, yeah. You're an artist supporting artists. You're one of those
dude. That's super important, right?
Yeah.
My 4th one isn't necessarily a new album. You'll probably know this one, Hybrid Theory. They came out with a 20th anniversary edition. Mm-hmm. And usually 20th anniversary editions will have maybe 1 or 2 demos or something like that, and just all the same tracks. But this, when they re-released it, they released 80 to, I don't know exact number, but 80 to 100 songs that were previously unreleased. So that's crazy. So many from the era of Chester Bennington. Do you know what I mean? Mm. And it's did you ever listen to Linkin Park?
Oh yeah, Linkin Park's not bad.
Yeah, man. So Chester Bennington passed away.
Oh wait.
So they're not making any more music, right?
He did a suicide.
Yeah, he did do a suicide. Yeah. It was a fucking sad. That was the saddest I've ever been from a celebrity dying, bro. It was, and I was at work, and I remember going. I'm a chef, right? I go into the fucking hall and my stuff, with my knife, and just kind of sat down in the corner for a minute, legitimately upset. It was weird because I'd always made fun of people that get upset when celebrities die.
It was different. The signs weren't given, so some things are good covered.
And then I think number 5, I gotta give to Static X, heavy metal, electronic. They describe themselves as devil disco.
Oh yeah.
So it's a really electronic heavy metal. Oh. Their singer originally died. They didn't release any music for quite a while, and they have a bunch of the old singer's vocals that they did the instrumentals, redid the instrumentals, made it all new, and they got a new singer who actually wears a mask of the old singer's face. It's one of the only times that I've ever been a fan of replacing a singer, because I think they did it so well in the way they're approaching it. It's you never see this guy's face. Yeah. He just has the mask of the old singer. And he sounds just like him. It's so cool, man.
I should have worn my mask.
But you got these eyes, bro. Tell me about the eyes. When did you get the eyes? How long have you been rocking the eyes?
Less than a year, I believe.
Less than a year?
Yeah, about a year. Yeah.
When I first met you, you were rocking them. That was I was yo, these are dope. I've always kind of wanted to do them, but
I've always wanted black eyes, so finally got them. So it's amazing. Yeah, they have that horrible myth back in the day about the black-eyed children. You're not supposed to let them in. Mm-hmm. And then weird shit happens. You're supposed to get consent and everything. So
I think I first saw it from Westmoreland, Limp Bizkit.
I heard this one. I didn't know who he was at first. I heard of the guys, but I didn't know the reference. And then
one of my favorite guitar players for sure. Yeah. Limp Bizkit, mad underrated. Just saying. I like that shit, man. They look fucking dope. I think my girlfriend didn't realize they were contacts at first. And was I think something's wrong with his eyes. No, they're contacts.
I'm starting sets now from learning to write to say now I'm on LSD or I'm on DMT now.
Yeah, that's
why my eyes are like that.
Did they affect your seeing?
No, they make it better. They're prescription lenses.
Oh shit, that's cool, man. Right on, dude. Are your eyes naturally black underneath? So it just kind of blends
I don't like my eyes, so whatever color they are, they're I guess great. So
they're fucking black, man. So do you have top 5 comedians?
Top 5 comedians. Ooh.
People that, comedians that influence you. And I mean, like, it doesn't necessarily have to be, a stand-up. It can be like, fucking actors, Jim Carrey, Jason Segel, whoever.
Oh. I forgot dude's name. I was just on a Zoom with him. Shit. I forgot his name. I'm sorry, guy.
You were just on Zoom with him?
Yeah. I posted on the thing.
And he forgot your name.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, I have something. Judd Apatow.
Judd Apatow.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
That guy's a cool guy.
You like him? He has a lot of good movies, man.
No,
but I don't like his stand-up.
I didn't know he was a stand-up comedian.
Yeah,
he's a New Yorker. I didn't know all this shit. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
He's fucking, I don't know how he has brains, like, not like that, but to write shit like that.
Well,
he's done a lot of movies, he produced a lot of stuff, and it's like...
Phenomenal movies. That's the thing. Like, he has a long list.
How do you do this? Writing. It's messed up.
You think he's your favorite? You're gonna say
I would have to
favorite?
put he's up there. He's
up there?
Yeah, he would be up there. He's unfortunate, but fortunate. What's his face? Dave Chappelle would be one.
Dave Chappelle?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
He's a good one. And then there would be some people from the States. Oh, Curtis Jackson's a nice one.
Curtis Jackson? Who's that?
Yeah, he's a comedian, I guess, or an actor as well.
Was that 50 Cent?
Yeah. It's a bad joke.
50.
I could cross reference the joke. So, yeah, it's a bad. It's a double.
I mean, he tries to be. He's funny when he fucking goes after Ja Rule.
The bad joke on that one was I was arrested a long time ago, and when I was in the pen, the warden's name was Curtis Jackson. So that where it was like the duel of the names where, Curtis Jackson, yeah, 50 Cent, but not 50 Cent.
So any more?
Pardon?
Any more? Can you think of any more? Top 5 comedians?
Comedians as well. I gotta say a comedian from down in ATO, Manny Hodge. He goes with Black Trump. So what's up?
Oh, I never heard him.
Yeah,
Check him out.
He's cool. Or Black Beaten, I don't know.
Yeah, right.
So he's an interesting one there. So respect. Thank you for all the support. And
gotta support the people that support you, man.
Yeah, man, he's good people.
Super
There's a lot of
important,
people down there in the ATL. I got the big up. So and also New York. So there's a lot of people in New York. Thank you so much.
Hey.
And if anything, I'm gonna have to say Maja Hype, number 5. Boop him. Maja Hype. He's done. So
all right.
I have to give it to him. So thank you very much, Mr. Hype.
All right, last top 5, dude. Because this is one I have to ask everybody. Doesn't seem like you got a lot of these answers, but I don't care. If you got even 2, you can do that. Top 5 superheroes.
Oh, top 5 superheroes. Okay, so this is interesting. Venom is nice. Venom would be nice. Thanos would be considered one.
He's a villain.
Okay,
what? Do you want to do top 5 villains? We can do top 5 villains.
Wait, Venom is considered a villain too, right?
I always consider Venom somewhat of both.
Both.
You know, if you put him in a villain, I'll be like, yeah, it makes sense. You put him in a hero, it makes sense.
Oh, shit. How would you know which one's good and bad?
I don't know. Like, Batman's good, Superman's good. You know, Spider-Man's good. I'm just...
Yeah.
You don't have to pick these guys. I'm just saying, like, the ones that kill people, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know. Batman kind of kills some people sometimes, but they deserve that shit.
It's like Dexter.
Dexter. I didn't like that shit, man.
Would that be considered superheroes?
Dexter?
Yeah.
He's definitely bad, man. You're saying all villains. Okay, so let's just do villains. You did 3 so far. Venom, Thanos, and Dexter. We can just do villains, dog. It's all right.
Spawn. Spawn.
Oh,
Spawn.
Spawn is great, bro. That's a good choice. I think he could be considered both.
That's difficult. Spawn is...
I love Spawn. They're coming out with a new one. Jamie Foxx is doing it.
For real?
Yeah.
This is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
This is going to be very interesting.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. I think that first one is super underrated in comic book movies. No one ever fucking mentions it.
The first one was pretty good. He had Mr. Johnny Legs in it. He played the clown guy.
Yeah.
He plays great roles. Also, dramatic arts comedian.
I think he might be actually the same guy playing... He might be playing the same role.
Yeah?
In the new one. I think so. Yeah.
And then what would be the last superhero now? Oh, Morph. Remember Morph?
No, who's Morph?
Morph was Wolverine's buddy back in the day. It was in the comic book era. And yeah, they did experiments on him, Dr. Sentinel. He was able to shapeshift.
Alright.
Yeah, so he had like Wolverine's type of
healing ability and shit like that. The
skeleton? No, he was just able to shapeshift.
Okay.
Yeah, so...
Dope. But he was like one of the Weapon X, like he was like one of those kind of...
Yeah, he's one of those...
test tube projects.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Dope, man. Okay, alright. So now...
Oh, shit.
We got this little snack basket, or snack bin, I don't know.
Thank you so much. This is like not so good. It's good.
Well, we're just gonna pick two. You pick one, I'll fucking pick one. We'll try it out. I don't know. It's a lot of weird shit. It's all from Japan.
Oh, these ones are good. This is oh my gosh.
Last time they were really good. The first time they were fucking horrible. What are these?
Those are some matcha. What's this?
I don't know if I want this. What are these, like cheesies? Rich basil sauce. I don't know what these are.
What is this one? I can't read this. This is in a different language.
Yeah, no, you're not going to be able to read anything. Just pick something. Based on what you look, it all says what it's here. Right?
Oh, wow.
So it'll tell you everything.
That's a cider candy?
But just pick it without knowing.
I picked this
that one? Alright, I'm picking this one.
Okay. Oh, this is called Melty Kiss. Pillow Talk. How do you open it?
Fucking, I don't know, man. Rip that mother.
Thank you so much, Paul.
Oh, dude. Oh, you're individuals? That's nice.
Wow.
That's nice.
This is good. Oh, did you get to see that Borat movie?
Yeah, no, that was my horrible Borat. I didn't even finish it, dude.
No,
I didn't
are
really
you serious?
like it. I didn't really like it. It was okay, but...
Oh my gosh. Wait, did McGregor fight too? This year?
No, I think he's fighting in February. Or like late January.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Dustin Poirier. That'll be good.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin, I'm taking your money during that fight, bruh. Alright, so this is this. I don't even know how to feel about it.
It's nice.
The chocolate's okay. It has some like green center. I'm gonna figure out what this is.
Butter cubes.
Melty Kiss Matcha.
The butter cubes.
It's not bad.
It's pretty good.
It just tastes like chocolate. It doesn't. I don't even really taste the. I gotta have another one.
Where's this from? What country is this from?
Japan, man.
Oh, so this is very quiet.
So it kind of destroyed the box, but yeah, Melty Kiss. Not bad.
Arigato, Paul.
What does that mean?
Thank you.
Oh shit, I knew that.
Thank you, Rick.
You know what, dude?
Does it mean hello?
I like these.
Hello.
Do you speak other languages?
A little bit, not so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Unilingual over here, bro. I don't speak shit either.
No.
My Italian family. Mad I can't speak fucking Italian, and I also have.
Not fluid or anything, like you know, like fungulo and.
I know some words and phrases and things like that, but I wouldn't be able to carry a conversation.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm also French. I don't know that either. I did like school for that, and it just never stuck, you know. All right, so I got these. They kind of look like cheesies, like fucking crunchies, Cheetos Crunchies.
Oh yeah.
But let me try one out. Oh my god, bro!
What are those? It's hot.
They're so fucking good. Scone Genovese cheese. I don't even know why I try reading this shit, because I always fuck it up. Cheese lovers are in for a mellow and crunchy treat this winter. This light scone snack from Japan. Chip favorite. There's a Japanese word. Has a cheesy flavor with hints of basil, onion, and garlic. It's fucking good, right?
Quail.
I don't know what this is, yo.
It's amazing.
This? Delicious. Delicious. I think today is good, man. First time I did this? Yeah, they're good, right?
That's actually good. Actually a little shocking. It has a fromagey taste.
Scrumptious.
Scrumptious.
Yeah, man. So, dude, going into the new year.
Pardon?
New Year's resolution? You do that? You have any?
New Year's resolution. I'm gonna have to make sure I get IDs.
IDs.
Yeah, I have to get identification. So this is the fun one now. A lot of people don't know this one. I don't have identification.
What happened? You lost your wallet? What happened?
I don't have identifications. Like, I don't have identifications. Like, it's expired. It broke. It lost.
I gotcha.
Yeah. Fun life, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, now I need these IDs, so I have to obtain them. And I'm really lazy on it, but not lazy as an aspect. It's just procrastinating, because you imagine my life is going to change when I get these IDs, because now I get to do stupid shit. So, like, you know, like your public safety sector checks. Everything to open more doors. So that's when, hopefully all projects will go through, so.
Fuck
That's
yeah, man.
one thing where I have to do is get IDs, so that's my New Year's resolution.
Dope. I dig it.
Accomplish all the things that
you can do it. You can do it. I think too many people are like, I'm gonna get fit and start eating healthy. I can respect that as a New Year's resolution.
Just breathe it every day.
And as I talk shit, mine is probably stop drinking pop.
Yeah.
Or at least severely cut down. Thing is, bro, I could drink like 6 pops in a day. Or I could go like a couple days without drinking. But on average, I drink probably like 3 or 4 a day.
And that's half a liter?
I don't know. Cans I'm talking about? So, I don't know. 355.
You drink a lot. That's like more than water.
So that's
how much
like
water do you drink?
1.4 liters, something like that.
Yeah. How much water do you drink?
A bit. I've been drinking more like juice and smoothies and stuff over the last few months, so I've been picking that up, but it still doesn't take away that like I drink a lot of pop. Like we'll go to Costco, me and my girl.
Yeah.
And I'll get a case of like, I don't know, 36 or whatever their giant cases are, and she'll get one. And usually I'll have to get another, like I go through 2 by the time she goes through 1.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's unhealthy. And like I'm also trying to get, you know, fit. I'm probably in, you know, the best condition I have been in.
I'm going through these like horrible.
Bro, they're all yours, dude.
Oh, wow.
They're all yours. There's 2. You know what? They're not all yours. Give me that one. Fucking shit.
Tastes like butter.
Damn, I didn't realize. Oh. Well, they're pretty fucking delicious.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
I have a horrible chocolate addiction, so I'm a glutton when it comes to chocolate.
Alright, bro. Well, let's go smoke some weed and fucking eat some more shit.
Alright,
I guess that's it. You want to tell these guys where to reach you?
Alright, hey everybody. My name is Christopher Ray Citron. You can find me on Instagram under the... Alright, let me retake this one. Take 2, take 1, take 1. Hi everybody, my name is Christopher Ray Citron. You can find me on Instagram under the handle Racy8. That again is at Racy8. That's RAYSEE and the number 8. Or you can find this professional type of looking type of deal where it is at username.crs. Again, that is at username.crs. Have a great day, guys.
All right, and yeah, I'm starting up some merch January 1st. So I'm excited.
Do you have a shirt by chance?
I don't have anything.
Oh my god.
Anything here right now that I could give you. I fucking wish I did. I'd be showing and shit, but
I could have got away with before the launch.
And dude, anything, not just shirts. Like I got shirts, fucking coasters. I'm doing pillows because Pillow Talk. Yeah, I'm gonna get a couple for the room and stuff too. So yeah, you'll be able to check that out. Sweaters.
Is it
whatever,
man?
Website
or anything you can find?
Yeah, I'm gonna post the link January 1st. I'm gonna start the year with a bang. That I guess maybe would have been my New Year's resolution, but I'm already kind of fucking ahead of it because I ain't been doing shit. So yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in. Episodes bi-weekly on Tuesday, and hope to see you again.
Take care,
Peace
guys.
the fuck out.